Alright, here we go. Welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Last time we finished the Dark Frontier, Sector 9. I am limited on recording today, so my plan is to just record this opening spot, and then hopefully be able to come back in a day or two and start up the next sector. So let's move on, shall we?
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. A jump of 20,000 light years, or 15 normal years for those who want to skip the math. And we owe it all to the captain's utterly audacious transwarp coil plan. I will never question that woman again. Or at least for the rest of the week. Captain Proton's adventures are practically a phenomenon with the crew. The holodeck is booked solid 24/7. Bride of Chaotica, Captain Proton versus the Cosmic Creature, and Invaders from the Ninth Dimension are running on a continuous loop. Now that my holonovel's wrapped up, I actually have time for other momentous tasks, like writing a letter to my father. Who knows, maybe we can give our relationship a second shot if we'll ever make it home. Nah, once we get home. Supplemental. Voyager has just picked up a Federation distress signal. A Starfleet search and rescue ship? More likely the Caretaker. Ah, the memories. Maybe the old energy blob dragged someone else over from the Alpha Quadrant. I hope they didn't have to contend with Kulla, or the Borg, or Idrin, or Arturus. Looking back, it's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
It really has, Tom. It really has. Okay, so we are here in Sector 10. We do have one homeless person left. We have a decent amount of systems to go check out. That's not a system. It looked like it should be a system. So we have to answer this distress call. We also have 85 turns left to research the Delta Flyer and bring it in, which we should be 11 turns into that. So for you guys, it'll be an instant. For me, I need a couple days because I have a bunch of stuff going on. So hopefully when I come back, I remember everything that's going on. So I will see you guys in the blink of an eye. And just like that, it has been 2 days for me. So let's go ahead and before we answer that comm request, let's just kind of see what we're looking at here. And it's funny, it's been only a couple days, but I have completely forgot. Oh, that's right, I am researching tier level 5. I do think we need to move into tier level 5 of science and get nebula scanning. From my understanding, all systems and sectors are procedurally generated, so this Sector 10 could look completely different than your Sector 10. And I mean, it might have 5 systems, but I mean, you might have 3 systems with all this nebula here. But I think before we get here, we should just go ahead and get that scanning finished. And I don't think there's anything we're in desperate need of. Nothing seems too bad. I do have a homeless person, so why don't I just go ahead and upgrade one of the emergency quarters for now. All right, let's go ahead and start this this main mission here. Captain Ransom, Federation Starship Equinox, we're under attack. We need assistance. This is Captain Ransom of the Federation Starship Equinox. We're under attack. We need assistance. The distress call was transmitted 14 years ago from 3.2 light years away. We are sure it's not a fake this time. I checked for traces of alteration. There were none. It's funny, I'm going to break in right here and say that usually I record on the mornings when I have time off, but I got a little behind because of busyness. So now I'm recording this at the end of my regular work day, and I've been talking all day, so we'll see how this goes. So forgive me if my reading's even worse than it usually is. Their signal signatures checks out, and our database does list an Equinox under the command of a Captain Ransom. The Equinox is a Nova-class ship designed for planetary research, not long-range tactical missions. Do you know this ship and its captain? Once by reputation, Ransom is an exobiologist given command of the Equinox after making first contact with the Iridians, species the Federation believed to be extinct. He proved otherwise. We should look into the distress call. Set a course, maximum warp. I always wanted to meet Ransom. Too bad we won't be under better circumstances. I look forward to meeting him and his crew. It would expand my knowledge of humanity. Okay, so investigate the USS Equinox. And it's in the next sector, so let's see if we can top off some stuff here. Maybe not top it off. We maybe want to wait, because I don't want to get stuff. Like, we're definitely going to want to get some tritanium. But food-wise, I don't want to waste food. Oh, and we are in an asteroid field, so I have to keep an eye on that. But at the same time, we have the ARU room, which should give us... Oh, you know what? I wonder if I pick up more crew, maybe it would be more beneficial to just... Well, we gained 6 spaces here, so I was going to say maybe it would be more beneficial to just build a regular quarter. Transport them... Oh, they're ex-Borg. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh, bad outcome. Okay, nothing happened. We're okay. Perhaps we'll check out the trading station. Oh, we have to fly right through the asteroid field. I should have went the other way. Alright, engineering tier 5 is all said and done. So yes, let's build and research the Delta Flyer. Alright, let's see. Voyager docks at a massive trading station. This offers valuable chance to trade, not only with the station itself. Okay. Voyager lacks the time to seek out traders. Focus is placed solely on essential. No, let's see what they have to offer. Okay, we could get some food. We're only missing about 400. Could get some fuel. You know what? Let's trade food for fuel. Okay, I should have read these more often, I feel like. The doctor is called to the bridge but doesn't appear. They found a confused doctor missing his mobile emitter. Someone stole it. 50% of medical knowledge is still enough. Don't waste time searching. No, someone stole it. Alright, leads indicate the doctor's data mobile emitter were sold to a nearby hospital ship. This is not our problem. Get a mobile emitter and the doctor's data back. Leave the mobile emitter to them, but take the doctor's data back. Leave the mobile emitter and data to them. They seem to be in more need than Voyager. I'm sorry, this is not our problem. We want our doctor back. Okay, allocator efficiency model in the crew tech tree. Oh, very interesting. Here it is right here. Reduces energy cost for sick bays by 2. Oh, well, we are definitely going to do that. That's going to help out with our energy and just overall just keep helping out. Well, let's go ahead and fly on through that asteroid field one more time. But it doesn't seem... Oh, you know what? We might have deflector. Let's see, we sold away 500. We definitely ate some. There we go. Alright, we'll leave the majority of this for now. And go ahead and check out Equinox. Something I just remembered as I was checking to see what that trade was is I need to go to the workshop. I want to see, is there a hero I want to put in here? No, but I do need to craft some torpedoes. Absolutely I do. I feel like I've been forgetting that left and right. And good thing we know there's a lot of fuel over here in the system. Okay, the Delta Flyer has been researched. So let's hold off on any more research till we get about 130 or so. And the Delta Flyer. Yeah, let's construct it. 13 cycles. Fantastic. Okay, a shiver runs along the spines of everyone on the bridge. Voyager just entered a new system, and the sight before them is hauntingly beautiful, inspiring both respect and fear. Spatial Anomaly 521. According to the Starfleet database, it's known as a graviton ellipse. A graviton ellipse? That rings a bell. One of these engulfed John Kelly, an Earth astronaut during one of the early Mars missions, Ares 4. Observe the ellipse? Continue elsewhere. Well, let's observe it. Let's observe the anomaly. An opportunity like this comes once in 5 lifetimes. Captain, is it just me or did that thing get bigger? Sensors indicate that the ellipse is now heading straight for Voyager. Time to impact? Imminent, Captain. Alright, 75% chance to reverse thrusters. 85% chance to consult with 7. 80% chance to consult with Harry. Or brace for impact. Let us converse with 7. I kind of want to converse with Harry. Because I'm like, man, it's Harry. Gotta help him out. Always got the short end of the stick. But we have better success rate, 5% more success rate with 7, so we'll do that. We have to cut power and reverse our shield polarity. Do it. The ellipse has adjusted its course. It's moving away from Voyager. We're bringing main power back online. Captain, this could be our chance. Maybe it's the same ellipse that engulfed the Ares 4. I've always wanted to go down in history, but I never had John Kelly's approach in mind, Commander. We were, as humans put it, lucky. Maybe we shouldn't push our luck. Let Chakotay examine the data from the short-range sensors, which will be... oh, that's a 100% chance. Use the astrometric scanners, which is a 75% chance, or let the ellipse go away. I mean, we have stellar cartography at level 2, but Chakotay is a level 10, so let him examine the short-range data. Chakotay, she's all yours. It's the same ellipse that engulfed the Ares 4 module. Captain, we have to go inside. This is the closest we've come to Earth in a long time, Captain. Alright, let's risk it. We'll send the away team. Prepare a shuttle. I'll have to make the adjustments to the shuttle's shields beforehand. Work your magic, away team, stand by. Okay, investigate the USS Equinox. Craft shuttle shield adjustments in the workshop. Alright. Where are we with our torpedoes first? 2 cycles remaining. So let's just hold off here. For now, let's let the torpedoes finish. And then we will, shield is 6 cycles. Alright, so our new shuttle is ready. Okay, hold on. Let's pick up this fuel first. Outstanding. So we need to fly to the anomaly, which is right here. And, oh, the Delta Hot Rod is ready. Okay, so much stuff to do. Let us go to the shuttle bay here. I captained the Delta Flyer's finish. I don't want to brag, but okay, I'm bragging. She's a masterpiece. My best work so far, and this including the 69 Camaro. I'm taking this beauty out for her maiden voyage now. Keep your eyes on the view screen. Ah, very pretty. That was incredible. We can now research resource pockets that were death traps for standard shuttles. And In a scrap, she's the best wingman you can ask for. No higher cost, only upkeep. One condition, though, I keep the keys. No one else gets to sit in the big chair. Don't make me get the steering wheel lock captain. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and, fly to the anomaly. Okay, let's send the away team in that designated shuttle. Okay, so pilot and survivalist, so we probably want to bring Harry and Chakotay. And it looks like we need some science. So we have 91 with Harry Kim, which is pretty good. So I think that will be our best bet here. So yeah. Alright, there's strong turbulence. Shields are holding, picking up the Ares 4 in front of us. Wait, debris field heading our way. Collision imminent. Alright, we can divert all power to the shields. We'll get some tritanium. Helm, go to manual control and get us out of here. We can just barely pass that. And we'll get some dilithium and tritanium, or we could brace for impact. Alright, let's use our pilot. The pilot manages to outmaneuver the chaotic trajectories of the incoming debris. The away team emerges unscathed en route to Ares 4 module. We're clear now. We could take a few more samples from the ellipse on the way to Ares 4. So with our survivalists, we can do that. That'll get us some morale, some science, and some tritanium. Or we could just take it for scientific purposes. Oh, sorry, this is for historical purposes. Or we could, without taking any detours. Let's do it for some historical purposes. I mean, we're fine on morale, but I can always use some more dilithium. Chakotay picks up signs of lost civilizations and unknown religio-scientific artifacts. He beams the artifacts aboard, and the team finally has the Ares 4 module in visual range. However, Voyager warns them that the ellipse is on a collision course with a dark matter asteroid. Time is of the essence. Captain, the Ares 4 is intact. Kelly's logs might still be in there. We don't have much time, but we could try to get them out. So we could tractor the Ares 4 out of the ellipse. We can beam aboard the Ares 4 and download the logs manually, or leave the Ares 4 behind and just get out of there. Now, there's no risk. We have a guaranteed win here. We could use 2 here to just try to tractor it out, and we'll get some metals. We're pretty high on metals, so I kind of want the research points. The next one we do need some engineering, potentially, but let's bring, yeah. The away team beams aboard and downloads all of Kelly's logs, along with the Ares 4 scans. Voyager's then informs them the ellipse has increased speed. Captain, we can't tell if we're going to make it in time. So we can reroute the power from life support to thrusters. It's a little bit risky, but will give us some fuel. Fire a photon torpedo at the debris field behind you. With any luck, it'll prepare you out of the ellipse. This is our best chance at success in the sense that we get success. This one, there is a chance of failure, even though Harry is fatigued, and I could always use some fuel, so let's do this one. The shuttle buckles under the gravimetric pressure, but makes it out of the ellipse just in time. Alright, perfect. We did get a critical success, which is awesome. And some well-deserved levels for Harry and Tom. Alright, I still can't believe we found Kelly's module. It's like finding a message in a bottle from our earliest days of space exploration. Indeed, Ensign, have Kelly's logs been secured? Yes, Captain. They're being transferred to astrometrics as we speak. I will study the data in greater detail. Make it a top priority. He deserves a proper memorial, even if it's centuries overdue. Alright, so now we are going to need to research the Ares 4 module in the science laboratory, so let's get that underway, which means I won't actually start any proper investigation as of yet, but that will take, what did it say, 7 cycles. So let's see what else we need to do in the meantime and just kind of stay around our main mission here. Alright, we have finished the research of the Ares 4 module and have gotten John Kelly's recordings. Centuries apart, Kelly and Janeway share a moment. 2 leaders faced with the unknown. 2 people unsure of whether they'll make it back home. Janeway watches John Kelly through the fading log. He still goes about his duties, documenting the starless void, even observing an alien wreck outside. As oxygen dwindles, Kelly records his last thoughts. He faces death with no regret, just a quiet smile and abiding wonder. Ares 4 mission record, October 25th. It's been a nice place to visit, but I'm ready to come home. I have enough fuel for one last engine burn. Wish me luck. Good luck. Incredible. Kelly was alive inside the ellipse. It's amazing. Everyone assumed he was killed instantly. I guess that's the one more history book we'll have to amend when we get back home. This man, Kelly, was an extraordinary individual. I'd say they don't make him like they used to. Kelly's logs, they're not so different from our own. We're also lost in the unknown, knowing where we want to go, but without the faintest idea if we'll ever get there. Curious, human sentimentality is a driving force on this ship. We should honor the late astronaut in some way, to alleviate the emotional strain on board. So, his scientific contribution, or his historical contribution? I want to do both. Let's do his historical. Computer, play Kelly's logs dated October 23rd. I'm starting to feel like Jonah. How long was he in the belly of that whale? 3 days? I've got him beat by a day or two already. Intriguing. Comparing himself to a religious figure. Delusions of grandeur? Quite the opposite. He went through the gauntlet. Got beat, but refused to give up. Computer, play the final log. This is John Kelly's last flight. This time, I can't blame it on pilot error. This time, no regrets. The module's losing power. I'm taking life support offline. Mission Control, Dad, whoever finds this, do me a favor. Take all the data I've collected. Put it to good use. I hope you don't look at this as a failure. I don't. To the very end, he persisted. Kelly, Shepard, Armstrong, Aldrin. They were the real pioneers. So you wish to honor Kelly, the explorer? History of humankind unlocked in the science tech tree. I would honor John Kelly, the man. He went for a nosedive into the unknown, and here we are, learning from him over 300 years later. A true explorer. John, your legacy will endure. And that is it for one small step. So that was Science Tech Tree, I believe they said. History of Humankind. Each science lab raises morale by +2 each cycle. That is good. However, I am making my way towards Nebula scanning. So let's begin the research on Science Tier Level 5. And we will make our way back to the USS Equinox. Ooh, and we got a hit. Okay. I do like this team right here that we have, so let's keep this combat going. Although if I use Harry's shield hacking now that he's level 9, but weapons overcharge. Yeah, let's keep it the way it is now. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at this. I can E. All right, and then we're gonna attack. We're gonna go straight for them.
Front, Captain.
I mean, we have enough. We can just do that. So let's go.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, and I didn't need to use regular B'Elanna. That was a mistake.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh, outstanding. Let's fire a
Shields
torpedo
down,
then.
Captain.
Oh, our shields are down. All right, well, let's go ahead and defend our starboard.
Defend the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, okay. I gotta go here. Let's go here with that.
Ability ready,
There.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields critical. Ability ready.
There we go. Ooh, bingo bango. You, do you. Yeah. Alright. Oh, you know what we can do? We need to start attacking again. We just don't need to keep
Moving to
defending.
attack the front, Captain.
There we go.
Enemy shields. Ability ready, Captain. Shields critical, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
There we go. No, we just fixed our shields. We're good. And look at that. I can put more to the shields, too. Oh, then I can fire that away. Yeah.
Ability ready,
Oh,
Captain.
this is the reinforced port probe. Okay.
Ability ready, Captain.
There we go. All right, I want you to, let's go ahead and
Moving to
start
attack
taking
the
out your
front. Enemy
weapons.
shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
And let's fix our shields. Oh, this one's almost ready.
Ability
Bam.
ready, Captain.
Let's keep stacking our damage.
Ability ready, Captain.
I mean, it's the
Enemy
Borg.
shields destroyed.
We have to use. We have to
Ability
use.
ready, Captain.
There we go. All right, victory. And I don't feel like we lost too much hull there. Great. Oh, you know what we need to do? Okay, nope. We will return later. Hang on just a sec there, Harry. All right, let's go here. Let's start fixing and repairing some stuff, especially some crew quarters here. And, oh, is the engineering office? Where did I put you? I put you here. No, let's hold off on you. Let's definitely get sick bay. Let's get the shield generator back online, because once I get that done... Whoops. Well, stop it. I should start passively repairing my hull. Oh, and do I not take duranium or metal? Ooh. While using this? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. Now let's continue our mission. Alright, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Yeah, let's continue. We're approaching the Equinox, Captain. Reading multiple hull breaches. Their warp drive is offline. That's strange. The shields are being disrupted by an unspecified energy surge, source unknown. The view screen displays a Federation starship so badly battered it barely holds together. Its shields flicker erratically, barely containing the damage within. After their encounter with the Dauntless, the crew eyes the fellow Starfleet vessel with deep suspicion, wondering what horrors it endured. Open a channel. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We are responding to your... Voyager, you got to extend your shields around our ship. Match the emitter frequency. Do it. Did you hear that? Shields extended and holding, Captain. It's gone. Strange. Captain Ransom, can you hear me? Signal lost, Captain. We can send a rescue team, or we have a 65% chance to scan the ship for life signs. I'm going to take the risk, because that seems interesting. Okay, it was a success. I'm reading several life signs, some of them critical. Also large amounts of antimatter, but no source. We'll find out later. Assemble the away team. We have to secure the Equinox and its crew. Ah, Ocampa. Wouldn't that have been nice? If only. Alright. Oh no, the doctor is severely injured. He's the medical I would have wanted. I didn't know the doctor was severely injured. Oh, was he... Oh, no. Okay. I think we can still make it work. I mean, the only other medical we have here is Tom, but let's see what else we can do. I mean, engineering would go to B'Elanna. Science is a lot better with Kim, so I feel like I should go that way. And I guess we'll take Tom with the medical and maybe a little bit of the, what I'm going to call commandish type stuff. Okay, fingers crossed. Captain, we're in the Equinox. Engineering. Captain, we're in the Equinox's engineering. The warp core is critical, and the crew we found a dead crewman with strange injuries. Ah, Tom, you're not enough. Alright, so we have to go here. Scan the body and search for the cause of death. The scans show traces of immense energy on the dead body, which caused desiccation. Wow. Oh, in every cell of the body. What happened on this ship? Captain, the warp core could be a ticking time bomb. It needs to be stabilized as quickly as possible. Oh no, and I used our engineer. Access the damaged warp core or run diagnostics on the warp core. I can try to use, I guess, Tuvix on the next one. Really don't like... Gets more fuel. I really don't like doubling people up when I don't have to, and it's only the second one. Okay, let's just run a diagnostic. The warp core is heavily damaged, but not critical. Interestingly, there are new energy conduits, and the dilithium matrix has been completely redesigned. Did they try using other types of fuel? Captain, we should... Did you hear that? Someone's trapped under the rubble. We need to free them. So coordinate your efforts to clear away the debris. Gain us some morale. Carefully cut the debris. Will give us some tritanium. Or construct an improvised lever, which will give us some metals. Now this is a little bit higher of a risk. No, I want to hold off on Tom because I feel like I need him down here. So let's take the lower risk, more guarantee, because I feel like I'll be using Tom down here, and maybe Tuvix here on this one. I might use Tom and Harry here, we'll see. The team carefully cuts large pieces of debris apart so that they can easily be removed. A bruised woman in a Starfleet uniform crawls out. Marla Gilmore, an ensign serving on the Equinox. She is grateful but urges others may need help as well. Captain, we found another crewman on the way to the bridge. His legs are trapped under a steel beam. This is where we needed the Ocampa. Stabilize him before freeing him. We'll get some morale and some tritanium, or dilithium, sorry. Or cut him free with a plasma torch, which will just get us some metals. Think I want to hold off. Well, no. Let's use the two of these boys. Alright, the team cuts through the steel beam, freeing the man. After he's stabilized, he's thankful for his rescue. His name is Noah Lessing, a crewman aboard the Equinox. Advancing deeper into the ship, Captain, take over. Phaser fire. A confused Equinox crewman is yelling, we're under attack. Orders. Alright, we can stun him with our phaser. We can tell him who we are and to stand down. Or he can go with his story and tell him you defeated the attackers. I'm going to try to tell him who we are and have him stand down. I like these rewards a lot better. I mean, they're all guaranteed wins. This one is definitely a more guaranteed critical win. But yeah, it's a regular success. The man drops his phaser and breaks down crying. As the team approaches, they hear him mumble that terrible things happened on this ship, weighing heavy on his conscience. The team then reaches to the bridge, finding Captain Ransom and more unconscious crew. As Ransom comes to, he feebly asks if the Federation is finally here. Captain Janeway will have much to explain. Alright. We maxed leveled out Tom and Harry as well. I believe we do have like 1.5 times base XP already, but... Captain, the away team has returned. The Equinox survivors are in sickbay. Very well, as soon as Captain Ransom is ready, I want to talk to him. Captain Janeway, I'm glad to meet you. How's Earth? I wish I could say. You weren't sent here to find us? I'm afraid not. We've been stranded in the Delta Quadrant, pulled against our will by an alien called the Caretaker. He displaced us as well. I hate to admit it, but we've reached the end of what we can accomplish without aid. Alright, we have a 75% chance to ask how he managed this unlikely survival, or don't push him right now. That makes me think that I can push him later? But captain to captain, let's push him a little bit right now. The Equinox is a Nova-class science vessel designed for short-term research. You're not built for this. How did you travel this far with fewer resources than us? I kind of guessed that might happen. We found a wormhole that allowed us to bypass most dangerous regions. We lost 39 crewmen. It wasn't easy. Now it's hopeless. We need your help. We have been under relentless alien attacks for weeks now. We can't communicate with them, and they cause serious damage each time our shields fail. Since you extended your shields onto my ship, you made yourself a target for them, I would guess. He is correct. Our shields show multiple stress points. We are under attack. Who are these aliens? How do these aliens attack? How much damage do these aliens cause? Who are these aliens? Did the Equinox pick a fight with them? No, at least none we are aware of. Captain Janeway, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the Equinox's crew, we've been working on a way to repel these things. And you are? Marla Gilmore, my operations officer. She knows her stuff. You see, these aliens are coming from another plane of existence, maybe another dimension. They're opening fissures into our plane to attack. But they can't stay long. If they don't go back, they die, which means they're vulnerable on this side. We came up with a multiphasic force field generator. The idea is to isolate them so they can't attack us anymore. Show yourself impressed, show doubts. We pushed him, so let's give him a little bit of boost. An intriguing idea, as expected from someone of your renown. Did you manage to build the prototype? My crew is resourceful, Captain. Yes, we did, but it's lost, I'm afraid. Our science lab is filled with radiation since an incident. I proposed downloading the blueprints from our computer. We'd have to start over building it, but it's our only safe way. Very well, this has to be top priority. We'll download the blueprints and start building the generator. Thank you, Captain. My crew will assist you however they can. They are already familiarizing themselves with your ship. It's a genuine pleasure to be on your ship, Captain. A welcome change from, falling bulkheads, frankly. Alright, you are under ongoing attack. -6 hull per cycle. Wait for the download of the blueprints for the metaphasic field generator. Okay. Let's see if that auto-corrects here. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, we got 24 crew injured. We got the sick bay back up and running. The doctor will take about 12 turns to regenerate. I don't have any other damage systems here. So we're taking one. But I wonder... Oh, there's science tier level 5. So let's go ahead and get nebula scanning like I said I would. And let us go into the engineering office and we'll assign one work crew. You know what? I could probably assign 2 to be honest. And that will offset this with our ARU facility. So, alright, just got some fuel and I noticed that the force field is ready to be crafted in our workshop. So let's go ahead and do that. It'll take 10 cycles. So we'll just probably go ahead and wait that out. Oh, we do have something going on in the ship, though. Okay, the doctor. Health problem. The doctor backup. Captain, I must inform you that some crew members are currently sick or injured but not being treated in the sick bay. In order to maintain the well-being of the crew, I propose we build another sick bay. Let's build or upgrade a sick bay. We have 40 cycles to do that. I am on science. And maybe... Science lab. Can I already upgrade the science or the sick bay? Management, missing technology. Ah, here it is. Sick bay level 3 in crew. That makes a lot more sense. So that would take 10 cycles plus 10 cycles. That's 20 cycles. Plus already this, which will be 4 more. So that's 24 cycles. We might be able to do it. We might be able to do it. Okay, nebula scanning has been complete. So let's go ahead and jump on over to crew and go ahead and begin that research right away. And now I'm curious, if I go here, can I scan there? And just go ahead and saw. That's awesome. I should have done this a long time ago. There we go. Awesome. Well, we won't have to worry about that. Okay, the metaphasic force field generator blueprints have been crafted. Let's go ahead and start building some more torpedoes, though, while we can, and make our way back to the Equinox. Okay, and crew tier 5 has been built. Let's go ahead and hold off on that. There we go. Okay. Oh, and our 5 torpedoes have been crafted. You know what? Let's return later. I'm going to go ahead because we... Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to wait out... New trade offer. That research. Oh, you know what? I will take that offer. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. What am I doing? Because now I'm not going to have any to upgrade sick bay. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and now fly ahead. Let's go ahead and fly to this one instead. Alright, well, yeah, there we go. Sickbay level 3 has been upgraded. That's awesome. Let's go back to engineering, I think. And now I don't need to worry too much about hull efficiency repair. That just does time. Let's do warp core efficiency. Ooh, that's not necessarily what I want. Alright, let's go ahead and head here. Let's go to management. Why did I do that? Now I possibly am severely boned. So, well, you know what? The worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to lose some morale. And my morale's already just kind of fine. So, instead of just kind of jumping around the system and all that, let's just make our way here. I shouldn't have done that trade. Okay, we did get our warp core efficiency, though, so that's good. We'll hold off on any research now since we got to build up our points. And yeah, we'll be okay. So let's go ahead and continue. Captain, I heard you got the generator. Your crew's efficient. I propose we beam it over to the Equinox. Everything on our ship's already compatible. Even with repairs, it could save us a lot of time. Agreed. The faster we verify its operational status, the faster we can get to replicate another one. My thoughts exactly, Captain. I'll beam back to my ship, personally supervise the work. 10 crew have left Voyager, and we have lost 1 metaphasic field generator. Ensign, establish a connection with Captain Ransom. Let's see how the generator... what just happened? I'm reading several explosions on the lower decks. Red alert, engineering damage report. It's bad, Captain. Several explosions at strategic point precise enough to cripple our systems. Oh. Captain, I'm receiving reports of missing resources and rations. The Equinox crew is gone as what they stole from us. Is that what I think it is? I wish the pushing would have been a little bit more of a success then. Our shields are down. Fissures opening on several decks. Voyager shields drop, freezing the bridge's crew. In shock, the blood-curdling screeches intensifies. Suddenly, blue portals tear open across the deck, and otherworldly aliens pour forth, attacking instantly. Phasers blaze, chaos erupts. We need to stabilize the shields now. So there's no chance here, but we could activate the Borg shield matrix. For 50% chance, we could cycle the shield frequencies. 75% chance we can reroute all available energy to the shields. 80% chance to reinforce shields with a deflector pulse. Or 75% chance to reinforce the thing. Well, let's... Oh, if I had the Prelor shield technology. Whew. Let's go ahead and use the matrix. Hey, it worked. Shield's holding for now. That's good, because there was no probability for that one. The fissure closed on all decks. Minor injuries reported, but the attack was too short to cause serious damage. But 5 crew were injured. What's the status of the Equinox? Gone. They used the chaos to take off. Track their warp signature. They have to repair their ship and install that generator. Until then, their progress will be slow. Captain, I'm reading fissures opening outside of our shields. The aliens are relentless. They have to keep the pace. They will break through. We'll take back that field generator. Ransom has a great deal to answer for. He is responsible for all this. Every injured crewman, every death. Okay, we need to find the Equinox. And we have 6 turns to build a ship bay that we're not going to be able to do because they stole everything for us. So, oh, they are over here. So I think what we should probably do... Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the ship, and we're going to put everyone on emergency rations. We are going to begin repairs. I can sacrifice 1, I think. Ooh, okay. So actually what I'm going to need to do is we are going to need to fly off here first. Okay, emergency quarters are back up and running, so that's good. Alright, do we need... Yeah, we need tritanium for that. We need tritanium for that. Okay. Okay, the crew is unhappy about the broken... Oh, yeah, the sickbay stuff. That's okay. Ooh, and we got... Oh, a reinforced port probe. So now, the nanoprobe technology was highly effective against species 8472. I don't know if it'll be highly effective against Borg. So let's keep our weapons overcharged kind of happening. Alright, so let's go ahead and... We want to get the reinforced one, so let's go ahead and work on their shields.
To attack the front, Captain.
And we, sadly, don't have all...
Ready, Captain.
Oh, I didn't want to use regular Balana.
Ready, Captain.
That was stupid.
Shields down, Captain.
Oh, shields are down. Alright, well, let's go ahead and defend our bow.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Outstanding.
Ability ready, Captain.
There we go. That'll fix our shields.
Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, doing alright. Yes. Alright, now I think we're good defending, so let's keep going up. No, you know what? Let's not go after their shields. Their shields are down. Let's go after their weapons.
Moving to attack the port. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, I didn't need to use Balana again. I always do that. I just see the ability ready and I use it.
Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, there's that ready. Let's go ahead and do that.
Ability ready, Captain.
I didn't need to use Balana again. Stupid
Ability
me.
ready, Captain.
Alright, we got a new attack, so let's go ahead and start attacking their weapons.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Fantastic. Let's get some torpedoes after them.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright, our shields are rotating okay, so we're pretty good. We don't need to fire any more torpedoes, I think.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Maybe one more torpedo. Oh, I should have wasted that. I wasted that torpedo. Okay, not the end of the world. Oh, hey, look, we got some tritanium as well. So hold on. Repair that sick bay. Repair that crew quarters right away. Oh, and the phaser control room we're going to need to do too, but that'll be okay. Oh, fantastic. Yep, we'll treat the disease. Don't worry, doctor. Get that phaser control room back up and running. Oh, fantastic. Sick bay and the phaser control room are back up and running. And before I forget... Torpedoes, please. Alright, the shields have failed. They took advantage of this, causing damage to casualties on decks. Cargo bay got damaged. Oy. We can't sustain this situation long. The attacks must end. Hull minus 20. Okay. Go ahead and go back in here. We have some deactivated rooms. How come? Oh, crew. We're low on crew. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Repair the cargo bay. Alright, yep, nebula. Hey, we have nebula scanning. You don't need to keep telling me that. Oh, let's send the Delta Flyer. Send the Delta Flyer. Tom? We lost the Delta Flyer. You've got to be flipping kidding you. Are you for real, dog? Oh, how dare you. Okay. Morale's down. Everything's down. Oh, we got a little bit of food. So I think we can go on normal food rations. That should help out a bit. Let's go ahead and fly to the Equinox. Return later, because I just built 5 more torpedoes. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we can't because we're out of everything. Now, I don't know how much longer is left in this sector. I do know that I have been recording for an hour. Now I know I'll cut some stuff out as well, but I only try to record for about an hour to kind of try to keep these episodes within reason. So I think that's going to do it for now. This is going to be Sector 10 Part 1. Yes, the sectors are getting bigger. Welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Last time we left, we were right up here about to what I think is finish up Equinox, but not 100% sure. So we will see. If it ends up being something that's like super quick and then we just have to clean up the sector and I cut a bunch of stuff out, this will just be added on to the last episode. So either I lied to you in the last one, or this is a brand new episode. So here we go. Greeting. Distorted readings on the short-range scanners. No signs of the Equinox. They're either gone or damn good at hiding. So we can use Tom here for 90% to maneuver it carefully. Torpedo Bay. We can shoot some asteroids to scare the Equinox out. Well, Tom, you're level 10. We gotta use you. Keep scanning, Mr. Paris. Bring us inside nice and slow. I don't want any additional scratches on Voyager. Success. Aye, Captain. I can fly between these rocks with my eyes closed. Ooh, and we got a morale boost, too. I prefer you kept them open, Lieutenant. Found them, Captain. They're hiding behind one of the larger asteroids. Equinox is approaching. Weapons systems charging. Let's get this over with. Battle stations. Oh, I should have hired... Oh, no, they're not horrible. Okay, let's go ahead and start combat. Let's go ahead and go after their shields and start loading these things up.
Ability ready, Captain.
All right, don't use B'Elanna. We don't need B'Elanna
Ability
yet.
ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Okay, oh, Voyager's front shields are down. No, we're okay, because we can just recharge them just like that.
Ability ready,
And
Captain.
now we are facing our aft more or less towards
Shields
them.
down,
So,
Captain.
oh, that is a little disconcerting because we
To
have
defend the aft, Captain.
8 seconds left on her recharge. Oh, but we can go ahead and
Ability
shoot
ready.
that away. Perfect.
Ability ready,
Let's
Captain.
go ahead and use... Oh, we won. Okay. Hull damage minimal, it seems like. Captain, Equinox's shields are weakening. They're hailing us. Ransom, surrender your vessel now. Can't do that. I get you're furious, but your grudge really worth it? Nothing we did was personal. Only what we had to do to survive. No other way of staying alive in this part of the universe. You're a person of reason, I know that. I propose that you stop following us and build yourself another field generator. Tell him nothing will stop you from getting your revenge. Tell him he will stand trial for his crimes. You know what? Yes, they stole stuff from us. And I get it, they're trying to survive. That's probably how they made it through here in the Delta Quadrant. He lied and said he found a wormhole, but honestly, he's become a pirate. So he has, in a sense, done what the Maquis would probably be doing if they were in charge. Because I forget if it was the first episode, like in the main series, or if it was something later. Chakotay asked Janeway, like, would you do it the other way if Voyager didn't survive? Would your crew live the Maquis life? And she said something along the lines of, well, that's the great thing about being in my position. I don't have to answer that question. So I think we're seeing, if I remember incorrectly, we're seeing what would have kind of gone that way. So I don't hate, or I'm not angry that they stole and did what they had to do to survive. So I'm not going to stop from getting our revenge. I'm not going to do this one because I think I can forgive. However, he will stand trial for his crimes. You and your crew have broken Starfleet's code. I can't let you get away with that. However, dire your need was, you will need to stand trial. Spoken like a true Starfleet captain. Very well. Do yourself a favor, Janeway. Don't follow. Suddenly, the Equinox fires, blasting an asteroid perilously close to Voyager. Shields hold against the sudden impact, but the shockwave still rocks the ship, throwing the crew off balance. In the ensuing chaos, Equinox takes off. Helm, initiate pursuit. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, I think let's just keep going right after. Well, let's stop and get some food along the way. Now we will continue. Oh, you know, hold on. Nope. One. Go here. What needs to be repaired? What needs to be turned on? Phaser control room needs to be... oh, we don't have the crew for it still. Okay, you know what I think I can do? Let us switch off the extra science lab. Switch on. There we go. That will be good. I don't know. Yeah, biolab's fine to be offline. I think we have enough to spare that we can do that. Let's hold off and let those torpedoes finish. That will also give us time to, yeah, heal up some other crew members as well. Okay, so that's ready, so we can collect that food. Outstanding. Ooh, 8 dilithium for... No, there's plenty of fuel, I think, in the other system, so... Let's hold off on that and just wait till it says... Oh, no, another... the cargo bay. Okay, we only took 20 hull damage for that, but that's... Well, that just brought back the cargo bay, so fantastic. Oh, and all that food lost when it got destroyed. Okay, there we go. Torpedoes have been crafted. I believe everything is online that we need to have online. Let's continue this. There they are. We caught up with them. Hailing range, Captain. I told you not to follow, Captain, and I told you you can't escape. Yes, you made yourself abundantly clear, which is why we're prepared to a little equalizer. Report what's happening now. They're disrupting Voyager's energy flow, primarily our weapon systems. Our superior firepower warranted a one-sided battle, but now the odds are even. Our warp drive is also affected by the energy drain. A battle appears inevitable. Warp core has been capped at tier 3. It's impressive what my crew is capable of, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's right, they were on our ship. I don't think they were expected to see Federation. Don't get cold feet now. One of us will be leaving this fight alive. Won't be leaving this fight alive. Taunt right back. You wouldn't want it any other way, or don't let him taunt you. Prepare for battle. No time to taunt. Okay, let's go ahead and enter the ship. Oh. Okay, we're still doing okay, but we're gonna have...
orders, Captain?
Yeah, a lot more here. Okay, so what I want to do is let's go ahead and we'll just start our attack on his shield. Perhaps we'll lower one there. That way we can get like everything, kind of. You know what I mean?
Ready, Captain.
We'll still hold off on...
down, Captain.
Oh, no we won't. There we go. You know what? Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can attack his weapons. And we'll just keep stacking our power for sure.
Shields down, Captain.
Okay, well... There we go.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh, well then let's attack.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, we need to defend our port side.
Ready, Captain.
Okay, we got victory. Fantastic. Ooh, a lot of damage rooms. Okay, and deactivated rooms due to power. Multiple detonations on the Equinox lower deck. Shield integrity normal, weapon systems offline. Fissures are opening in and around the Equinox, dozens of them. It's like the Equinox is being devoured alive. On the Voyager's bridge, the crew watches in stunned silence as the battered Equinox is torn apart by the otherworldly aliens. Their shadowy forms swarm in the ship. Even though the comm systems, through the comm... Wow, fuck. Learn how to read, Phil. Then, through the comm systems, static gives way to the blood-curdling screams of the Equinox crew. Captain, they're being slaughtered over there. We can't just watch this. We have to do something. Okay. Hail ransom. Offer to save him and the crew. Intervene, mercy kill the Equinox, or just watch as the aliens tear the Equinox apart. I think because we decided to not hold a grudge, we decided to hold them accountable, I am willing to save them and throw them in the brig. I don't want to mercy kill the Equinox. Now, also saving them might bring those aliens to us, which is not great, But I'm not going to just watch the aliens tear them apart. They did what they had to do to survive in a horrible thing. A horrible area. We did what we had to do. We just were better equipped. They're a science vessel. We're a little bit more battle ready. Hail them. Captain, I would surrender the ship to you, but it seems like I'm no longer able to make that decision. Despite your betrayal, you deserve a fair trial, not a slaughter. I'm willing to save you. It's too late for me. I'm responsible for this. They'll never stop attacking any ship I'm on as long as I live. But my crew, they deserve better. Take them, I beg you. They're good people, not responsible for my crimes. Only desperate. Promise me you'll get them home. I promise. Ensign, lock onto the Equinox's crew. I can't get a clear lock. There's just too many of these spirits. The crew has to gather in one spot. Open a channel to all decks. Equinox crew, make your way to the bridge so that we can get a clear transporter lock on you. Captain, we're here. Please get us out. I have a lock. Energize now. Report. Did the crew make it? The Equinox's crew is in the transporter room. The ship itself has suffered a critical warp failure. Captain Ransom is dead. All fissures has closed. It seems the aliens are satisfied. And our warp core tier has been removed. Our cap has been removed. Security, take the Equinox's crew to sickbay. They'll remain under observation, and our trust won't be given freely. But for now, welcome them to Voyager. Though I'd like to talk to that Ensign Marla in private. Captain, I can't thank you enough, not just for saving us, for taking us in, but for stopping us, for putting an end to our crimes. And which crimes? I think it's time to come clean, Ensign. We found a way to augment our propulsion systems. Something Ransom called bioneural energy. It came from another realm, those entities attacking us. We first encountered them when we met the Ankari, a humanoid species here in the Delta Quadrant. We were starving, injured, out of supplies. The Ankari were generous. They even summoned their spirit of good fortune to bless our journey, offering guidance. These spirits were the aliens attacking you? Yes, we used the Ankari summoning device to lure them into containment fields, and once they were trapped, they'd die. Their bioneural energy would crystallize. 10 isograms of the compound gave us a month's warp boost. It was slow, painful. You harvested them. You killed them for fuel. We were desperate, starving, losing crew every day. We thought it was the only way home. I was the one who modified the warp core. I regret it deeply. I'll live with that guilt forever, Captain. I'm ready to stand trial once we're back on Earth. I need heroes. If she can become a hero. Your honesty is noted, Ensign, but there is no apology for your crimes. Your remorse is clear. However, until we reach Earth, your skills are needed here. Start paying your debt by helping get us home the right way. Voyager, this is Captain speaking. This mission has tested us as individuals and as Starfleet officers. We face an enemy, and in the Equinox we saw a dark reflection of ourselves. A ship lost its way. Perhaps given their circumstances, we were simply fortunate. But what happened to them, to Captain Ransom, is above all else tragic. We chose to uphold our oath. We will continue our journey, guided by the very ideals that define us. That Voyager's way home. That is Voyager's way home. Janeway out. Captain, I took a closer look at Equinox's research documents about the warp drive modifications. It might be possible to adapt parts of their design without the questionable approach. So the Equinox antimatter injector has been unlocked in the engineering tree. Alright, return us to our old course. Okay, that has been Sector 10, but no, it has not. We will stay here. Alright, let's get our ship back up and running. Okay, as we work on getting our ship back up and running, let's go ahead and head on back here to the first sector just to see what's available to us. Definitely some fuel. Ooh, you're 23 cycles away. Okay, let's go to the system. We'll pick up some fuel here first. Because we definitely have to do a lot of this whole, fixing stuff, coming back. Yeah, we ran out of food. I get that. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try to stop the disease. Yeah, and now we're out of materials. Okay, you're back up and running, but I actually want you turned off. Okay, yeah, so we are over here, so we're going to slowly make our way back, kind of clearing stuff out, rebuilding stuff up. We're definitely going to try this side mission here, so let me slowly start doing this, and we'll be back if anything interesting happens. I think it's time we build the neuroelectric field generator, or at least get that researched. I think that could definitely, hold on. I think that could definitely help out. Especially because we're dealing with a lot of sick people. And just, yeah, it's not good. We have just finished building the neuroelectric field generator. However, we are missing crew people. I do have us building more Borg chips. That'll save us some. So we'll hold off on that for now. And we'll switch that on. So that should hopefully help start curing the sick. And I think, yeah, we're missing resources to upgrade sick bay, but we'll pick those up and hopefully be able to get that taken care of. And yeah, cool. Gain some morale because I'm gaining +9 now, so... Alright, we just finished the Equinox antimatter injector, so now if we ever have to go into gray mode, we'll get 100 power instead of 60, which is great. Alright, we just completed the allocator efficiency module, so now that reduces the energy cost of sick bays by 2, so that has definitely helped out a little bit. I don't believe there's anything I need to do for those, so that should be fine. Oh boy, I just missed out on some crew, export crew. That's alright though. I'm thinking about building the maturation chamber so I can start building Borg, but not sure about that yet. I do need some crew. I am in desperate need of some crew right now. Let's just say that. Alright, got the history of humankind researched. So that's going to give us morale +2 for each science lab. Now, I do have one of the science labs turned off, simply so I can get some more Borg nanites coming, because I want to start trying to upgrade some stuff and researching that in the Borg tech tree. So we're building away at that's the one I wanted. Think and do stuff at the same time. We're building some Borg nanites, gaining up our research points here, and trying to keep upgrading our ship before we start this over here. Alright, I just got some refugees, so I got 10 crew. So that is amazing, and luckily I have no one homeless, but that means I can switch that on right there, which will get us back up and running on our science points, so that's great. But we have entered gray, or not gray, we haven't entered gray mode, but we do not have enough engineering. So what will it cost? 60, okay. Okay, that might be a possibility here. We have just finished synergistic performance boost, so now we have a high morale threshold and bonuses are increased. So that is looking up for us. We have just finished phaser frequency modulation, so we'll increase the shield penetration of our phasers, which is pretty amazing. We're going to go ahead and wait and update combat to level 4 here. We're making really good progress. I've unlocked the techs, but I really just don't have the power to upgrade certain rooms, right? Like I could upgrade the alcove if I wanted to, but it increases the power, so I'm kind of holding off just a little bit. We need 2 more dilithium to be able to upgrade our main engineering to the top of it. But with that being said, we have cleared out a lot of this sector, so I think it is time to start this side mission. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Let's go ahead and continue. Captain, I'm reading a large amount of tritanium from this Class K planet. Take us closer. Captain, radiation levels are 3,000 isorems and climbing. As Voyager descends, the view beyond their hull is not of a planet, but of a tomb, below the skeletal remains of a vast city stretch. The very air is a shroud, thick with choking cloud of radiation that swallows all light and hope, ensuring nothing else can be seen, only felt. What happened here? It appears we are in the middle of some kind of nuclear winter. That's not the worst of it, Captain. I'm picking up faint life signs from within the city. Oh, well, we got to investigate. We can't risk taking Voyager down the storm, but we need to get those life signs out safely. Oh, look, oh. So send Seven or send B'Elanna. I feel like sending a Borg might be scary. Right? Is B'Elanna needed more here? Let's send Seven. Let's give her something to do. Seven, I want a full sweep of that city. Be careful. Okay, so we just gotta wait for her return. Alright, heading back to the planet. Let's continue. The cave system is thick with radiation as the crew enters. Thousands of stasis pods are embedded in the walls. Most are coated in dust. Some are shattered with exposed wiring and broken glass. A few still glow faintly, their systems barely clinging to life. Captain, these walls are rich with tritanium, likely shielding hundreds, possibly thousands of stasis pods. They appear to have been sealed for nearly 900 years, protected from the residual radiation. Do you intend to activate them? We can wake them up, focus on mining the tritanium, or mine all tritanium. No consideration for the stasis pods. Can we wake some up and not all of them up? See if you can wake them up. They might need our medical assistance. Or they might not. Okay, we waited our 5 turns. Let's see. Captain, the away team recovered 2 individuals from the stasis chamber. Vital signs are stable, considering the radiation exposure and centuries of stasis. They want to talk to you. Welcome aboard the USS Voyager. Whom do we have the honor? Are you the one who woke us? I gave the order, yes. We found thousands of pods like yours buried beneath the surface. We had no idea you were still alive. Then I owe you a great debt. I am Gendron, and I now find myself the leader of the Voyager. It appears our former leader, Gull, perished in stasis. Morin, Gull's former tactical officer. You were in stasis for 900 years. Why? What happened? We intended to sleep for only 5 years to escape a species called the Turi. Turi. I fear they are the reason my people, my world, are gone. Did you have a feud? Why would they destroy your planet? Not just the Turi. Others were in that onslaught. They attacked. We hid, expecting to fight among themselves, to forget us. A dead hope. Multiple species don't unite against a single world without reason. What exactly were your people involved in? Our ancestors walked the path of destruction with pride. We have been a target for their victims' anger ever since. Inherited guilt is a heavy burden, but 900 years is a long time. Do you truly believe that threat persists? We'll always be hunted, Captain. We seek no war, only respite. One way or another, our planet is no longer safe. Staying means certain death. If you could help us, we'll be forever in your debt. Let's help them. It's a redemption kind of episode today, I feel like. Everyone deserves a fresh start. We'll help your people. They will be overjoyed to hear this. I'll remain here to assist with the awakening, but might Morin and a few more of your people join you? Of course, we'll return once we've located a habitable world. Senior officers, meeting in astrometrics. The search begins now. Alright, explore the sector until stellar cartography locates a habitable world for them to resettle. Outstanding. I will do just that. Cool, we have just done Advanced Industrial Replicator. So, where are you? You're right here. So it reduces building, upgrading, and repair times by 20%. Now, does that mean I'm anywhere near... No, it still needs 60. Yeah, I know I need 180, but... Okay, it looks like the Dragon's Teeth is ready. Captain, our scanners have detected a potential candidate. A Class M planet in this system. Well, let's go ahead and take a closer look, shall we? Oh, but I got a new trade offer. No. Okay, on Voyager's Lakars, a lush Class M planet comes into view. While bearing the unmistakable marks of past storms, it nonetheless offers a hopeful, if imperfect, fresh start. The Class M planet is rich in water, vegetation, but initial scans reveal a significant vulnerability to intense, disruptive ion storms. Excellent. Not perfect, certainly not, but promising enough. Helm set a course back. Not exactly paradise. I beg your pardon? 900 years in stasis for this? A world of endless storms? I appreciate your honesty, but we're working with what we have, and this planet is the best option we found. We're holding course. Okay, let's see if they want to be resettled. Alright, here we are. Back at it. Let's continue. Alright, let's bring the Vaudoir aboard. Mr. Morin, please retrieve Gedrin and the others for transport. As you command, Captain, it will be my pleasure. Captain, it's been a while. Shouldn't they be back by now? Indeed, someone should investigate their delay. Report, what was that? A subterranean tremor on the planet. Wait, we're being hailed from the planet's surface. You must listen. Morin, he's lost his mind. He's trying to silence. You are weak. You're a weak leader. Gaul would have seen the truth. Captain Janeway, I'm quite aware you prefer to leave us and rot in this storm-battered hellhole. But we have grander ambitions. We are Vaudoir. We don't accept pity. We demand supremacy. Our ancient fleet means little, but your ship will be the key to our rightful dominion. With it, we will arm our forces, reclaim what's ours, and purify this quadrant of all who dare oppose us. We will rule again. Captain, he's starting the underground fleet. You must stop him. He's coming for you. Captain, I swear I had no part in this. This isn't what I wanted. Connection lost, Captain. Morin intends to awaken the ancient empire. We cannot allow it. Voyager cannot defeat an entire fleet, nor will I permit them to terrorize this sector. This reminds me of an old Earth story, the myth of Dragon's Teeth. After a dragon was killed, its teeth were planted in the ground. From those teeth, fully armed warriors sprung forth, ready to fight a new war. Maybe Waken the Vardor was planting those teeth. We thought we were reviving a culture, but we've only unearthed a war. A war we cannot win. So we ensure it never breaks out. Or at least, that fleet doesn't. We bury their ships underground. Ensign, can you pinpoint their location? The surface radiation is confusing our sensors, but I'm detecting a faint surveillance satellite signal. If amplified, we might be able to locate the fleet. Away team, get ready for transport. Alright, well, Mr. Chakotay, you are a survivalist, so you will be going. It looks like we need some engineering and some science. I would love to bring Klingon Balana, get her some levels. I mean, Harry has what we need. So I think... You know what? Let's give Marla some levels. Yeah, let's do that. Captain, there's a group of Vaudoir guarding the entrance to their inner chamber. Orders? All right, create a fate signal to trick them into leaving. We'll get some food, which we desperately need. Fight our way in. A little bit more riskier, but definitely gives us those 2 dilithium. But I have a trade coming that will give us what we need. Or find an unguarded way to the control panel. Let us. We need the food, so let's create a fake signal to trick them into leaving. Alright, the team uses a portable transmitter to broadcast a false signal from deeper within the cave. The guards abandon their stations to investigate, allowing the team to sneak into the chamber. Captain, we've reached the satellite control panel. However, there are Vaudoir guarding it. How should we proceed? So we can stun them for a bunch of fuel, which we do kind of need now, or create a diversion to lure them away. So it looks like regardless of what we do here, we kind of need to use 2. Now, I don't know when the survivalist is coming up. I'm so glad you have to hold that. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's stun them. Alright, the team coordinates a quick stun assault, catching the Vaudouar off guard. All enemies are neutralized before they can raise the alarm, and the path to the control room panel is clear when suddenly the cave begins to tremble. Stones start falling from the ceiling. The Vaudouar must have initiated the launch of their fleet. We must activate the satellite now. So, we can bypass the security measures to get research points, or reroute the console's connection. Both are a guaranteed win. So let's go ahead and use this one for the research points, because at this point 500 fuel is minuscule. Under intense pressure, the team quickly bypasses the Vaudouar's security protocols. The satellite activates just as debris begin to fall. The collapsing cave prevents us from beaming. We have to find another way out. So here's their survivalists, so we can locate the safest path, which will give us 8 dilithium, dope, push through and shoot the falling rocks, which will give us some tritanium and metals, or a coordinated retreat. Well, let's locate the safest path possible, please. Outstanding. Relying on a quick assessment, Chakotay identifies a stable route through the chaos, though they avoid unstable ground and falling debris, making it back to Voyager shaken but unharmed. Okay, sweet. Yeah, awesome. You gained about a level and a half. That's pretty good. Alright, satellite tracking is active. I have their exact coordinates. Excellent work, Ensign. Now, their ancient glory can wait another 9 centuries. Weapons to those coordinates. Okay, 55% with phasers. 65% with torpedo. What is that? 40, 60% with the disruptor array control room. Or an 85% with the cutting beam control room. Well, that's our best. So let's do that. It's success. Captain, all cave exits have collapsed. Their fleet is sealed in, partially destroyed. The Vaudouar's ancient glory will indeed wait another 9 centuries. Good. Now get a lock on Grenlin and beam him aboard before Morin takes out his rage on him. Reading severe injuries, beaming him directly to sickbay. Oh, incoming hail. Voyager, this is not the end. The Vaudouar will rise. I will find you. Your ship will burn. My vengeance will consume you all. Your vengeance will be unfulfilled, Morin. Justice will be served, but not by us. The people in this sector will see to that. Farewell. How are you feeling, Mr. Gedron? Better, Captain, thanks to your crew, but my people, 900 years and they've learned nothing. Such hatred, such hunger for domination. Not all of them. You were different. There's still a chance for those who truly wish to change. The planet we found is still waiting. A true sanctuary, free from the shadows of the past. Perhaps I will try, Captain, for those who believe in a different future. Ooh, cool. We got targeting technology. And as for a gesture of my gratitude for Voyager's principles, here, a remnant of our past, no longer needed where I'm going. May it serve you better than it served us. Farewell, Captain. Thank you very much, Mr. Grenrin. Good luck, and farewell to you as well. Let's go check that out. It's right here. So increases the fire rate of phasers. That's amazing. But first things first, let's see where we are at with our main engineering. All right, we just need some... Where are we going? Ship? No, sector. You. Please. Oh, and you know what? I have food. I can go... Not that morale is really worrisome right now, but might as well end the sector in a good slot. Okay, we have what it takes to upgrade main engineering. So let us do that. And while we're here, let's also do some kind of research. All right. The warp core. So let's see, we go from 75 to 59. But our warp core is fully powered. So let's go ahead and switch on the biolaboratory because we have enough of thing. And I think we're actually going to switch over to gel packs for right now. Now, do we have... No, we're missing the technology for that, but the regeneration alcove we can upgrade. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. I don't believe we have the technology for any of the other Borg stuff yet. But that being said, I think we're going to call it here for this sector. So this will either be a brand new episode or at the butt end of last episode. So until next time, everyone, we will see ya.